Today is September the 3rd, 2019, and this is Behind the Channel, where I document the growth of the channel at the different stages of growth, and I talk to my future self. But this is open to the community as well. So initially I was going to have it just for me. Now it's open for you guys to take this journey with me, to the extent, as I said before, that you want to watch all of this video, watch some of it, don't watch any of it at all, comment, don't comment at all. That is completely up to you. This video is not optimized. This video is not designed for channel growth. It is designed for documentation, and you are invited to take that journey as much as you would like to. That said, it will seem kind of strange sometimes, because sometimes I will be talking to my future self about certain things on the video, and it might seem kind of weird. That I just wanted to make you aware of. And of course, this video will have no editing at all, and we will talk about the good, the bad, and the ugly, the ups and downs of growing a YouTube channel around TV and movie reviews. Or not even really reviews, because I want to get away from that term reviews. I really want to have the channel represent something that's more conversational. Anyway, so this is what I was thinking when I was coming home, future self. And we might try this. I might talk to the community and see what they think about this. I'm so tempted to just take a month, 2 or 3, if I don't chicken out, future self, and just create videos that have very little to zero editing at all. I mean, to turn the camera on and just start talking about whatever it is I just saw, whether it's it, or whether it's the Dark Crystal, or whether it's Carnival Row I just saw, and just be like, look, I just checked out Carnival Row and this is what I thought. Here's what's up. And just start talking about my experience, how the movie made me feel, all that kind of good stuff. And let the chips fall where they may. If I make a mistake, I make a mistake. If I get stuck and I can't remember something, then I just can't remember it. Shoot, maybe I'll just jump on Google and look it up and keep it moving. I'm so tempted to do that, to see how well something like that comes across. It feels good to me just talking about it that way. It feels good to me just letting go of all of the trappings of the heavy editing and all of this good stuff, and the weight of having to make something super polished to feel like it's going to be any good. What if we just threw it all to the wind and just produced videos? What if we did that? I'm very close to doing something like that, and letting the chips fall where they may, and just seeing how people would respond to it. I'm really curious about that, and I really almost feel like I have nothing to lose. I feel like, future self, that the folks who are with us are going to rock with us because they've seen some really bad stuff on the channel, I'm sure. And I feel like they would be down for that type of experiment, and I might propose that to them just to see what they think. I'm really tempted to do that. And I was thinking about that on the way home, like, man, you know what? How about we just build without all the other stuff, without having to worry about all this other stuff, and just see what happens? I'm really thinking about that. I'm really thinking about that. I really am. So that's one thing. The last thing is, I want to really change the channel name, but I'm struggling because I want the channel name to be something communal, and I want to get rid of that word review. And the reason I want to get rid of that word review is I want the channel name to be more conversational in nature. So maybe if it was like movie and TV talk or something like that. I toyed around with the name Unedited Movie and TV Talk because you know what it is? What I like about the whole notion of even creating videos that are unedited is I like the freedom of it. I like the fact that I'm completely free to speak about it in any manner that I want. If I jack it up by making mistakes, then so be it. I mean, you think about it, when you have a communication or when you're having a conversation with someone else, you're not worried about getting the conversation perfect because you're not even thinking about that. You're thinking about the conversation, whatever it is you're talking about. That's how these things should be. I'm really tempted to see how it goes. Who knows? It could be the key to unlocking the floodgates and the community just boom, blowing up. Man, I'm really thinking about it. Anyway, I'm sorry, I jumped back onto that, but let's go back to the name. So I'm really thinking about changing the name as well. I think that I'm probably going to poll the community with some options. I'm not even really sure how much it matters really what the name of the channel is, but I just know for myself, I feel like I want something that's a little more community based. That really kind of expresses, you know, the idea or the goal or what we want to see happen in the channel, which is really to be a community of folks that love TV and movie shows and love the whole experience that we get from watching a show, how it transports us, how it takes us from a place, how we can deep dive into it, and really to build a community where we get into different movies and TV shows and we get that feeling communally together. It's the same thing, really, that you feel when you listen to a certain song, when you listen to maybe a slow song, or you listen to a song that gets you hype. You know, if you're like when we played basketball in high school, we used to listen to "We Will Rock You," and that song got you hype. If you play football or something like that, or it could be some love song that gets you, you know, feeling all mushy or whatever. But movies are the same way. So I want to try and create a community where we all come together and we're getting into our favorite TV shows and movies that way. So that is the goal. And I feel like the name of the channel is important as it relates to connecting something like that with the community. I also feel like I said, I'm going back. I also feel like doing some unedited reviews might really bring that out. We might really give that a shot. We'll see if I don't chicken out, because I always feel the pressure of, oh, it's got to be perfectly polished and all that good stuff. But what if we just threw it all to the wind? What if we just said, you know what, forget it, and just put stuff out there unedited and see what happens, and just see what happens. So those are my thoughts as of today, September the 3rd, 2019, future self. And I guess we'll see what happens with this. We'll see if we try it or not. All right. I'll see you later, future self. I will see you later. For all the folks who care to watch this video, feel free to comment if you would like, and I will be sure to jump into the comments and answer any questions you might have. All right. Peace.